What's up, guys? My name is Gabriela and welcome to a new video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let's get to the video. Today, we're going to be talking about a sensitive topic that has been affecting men all around the world: porn. Porn. Porn is very common nowadays. We have access to porn. Porn is free, and because of that, it's affecting men. Men are no longer motivated to be the best version of themselves. Men are becoming mediocre. Men are becoming, you know, useless people in the society. And we are going. This video is to help the men out there shopping with porn. Because trust me, I know it ain't easy, right? But porn is an addiction. The moment you start watching porn, you are a slave to your impulses. You are a slave to your sexual desire. You are a slave to what is in between your legs. And it's important for you as a man to not allow your lust to control you. You need to have self-control. Because like I said in my previous video, a man who has self-control is the most powerful man on earth. So let's get into the video. The first step is understanding and mastering your triggers. Please tell me something, guys. What actually triggers you to watch porn? Could it be when you see a test trap photo or video of a woman on social media shaking her ass? Could it be a woman twerking her underwear? Those things, do they trigger you? Or could it be you watching a sex scene in a movie? Does that trigger you to watch porn? There are many things that can trigger a man to watch porn. That's why it's important for you to actually understand it. The moment you understand it, you are already solving the root of the problem. Because the moment you see something that triggers you, there's nothing you can do. You're going to fall into that temptation. That's why it's very important for you to avoid those things that trigger you. First and foremost, stop following Instagram models. That is number one step under understanding your triggers. Because when you look at Instagram models, what do they usually post? Test trap photos of themselves. And that can trigger you. Your use of social media, scrolling, whiling away your time doing nothing, and scrolling like a robot. You don't even have anything to do on social media. If you're actually making money from social media, I will actually understand. But you're just there, aimless scrolling, looking at different women in bikini, shaking their ass. That's what triggers you, guys. That's what triggers you. You need to stop or reduce the use of social media. Me personally, the only time I enter Instagram is only if I want to post a picture of myself or a video. I don't enter my Instagram because I have nothing to do there. The only thing I do is to post and I get out. But the issue with guys is even when they're not actually doing anything on Instagram, they will stay there scrolling, scrolling, scrolling like a robot. You are a slave, bro. Don't be a slave to the system. That's the problem with you guys. You're already a slave to the system. You're watching videos upon videos upon videos, and that is what is brainwashing you. That's what is pushing you to watch porn. But if you understand your triggers, you are going to avoid those things that trigger you. It is really, really important to avoid those things that triggers you because that is your first step in solving the problem. Stop looking at things that can trigger you into watching porn. I remember I was having a discussion with a friend, and I said that Netflix is one of the biggest reasons why guys watch porn. My friend was like, "How?" I'm like, "There are so many sexual content on Netflix, and people don't even know whether it can be a series, it can even be a movie. Like there's actual nudity, there's nude in Netflix. You're actually seeing naked people. That is just the same thing as watching porn. Stop watching Netflix, guys. I know guys are like, no, I want to Netflix and chill with my girl. No, that's one of the reasons why you're watching porn. You don't even understand. You don't even know your problem. You watching Netflix is the reason why you're watching porn. That's what is pushing you to watch porn, and you guys don't even know. You don't even know your problem. You don't even know the roots of your problem. But if somebody tells you, you say, nah, I want to watch Netflix with my babe. No. Netflix is one of the reasons why guys watch porn, and guys don't even know that. There are so many sexual contents in Netflix. Even on Twitter, OnlyFans. That's the reason. Those are the things that trigger you guys. You see a girl playing with her pussy on OnlyFans, and that triggers you to watch porn. You don't even know that, and you're paying for. Oh God, it pains me, guys. It really bothers me, and I think that's one of the major concerns that I have for guys. You need to reduce your time on social media. You need to stop following girls on Instagram because those are the things that triggers you. And about the Netflix situation, I ain't saying that you guys shouldn't watch Netflix, but as long as you have that self control, then I don't think it should be a problem. But if you're the type of guy that gets easily triggered when you see a sexual scene and it triggers you to watch porn, then it's in your best interest not to even watch Netflix at all. Because Netflix has many sexual contents, sexual scenes in movies that's going to trigger you. That's why it's important. But if you're the type of guy that has self control, fine, you can watch Netflix as long as you're not being controlled by what you see. Because that's the problem. The moment you understand your triggers, they're already solving the first problem, right? Because when you understand the problem, you're going to have try to avoid the problem altogether so that you don't what end up watching porn. Number two, doing the things that are productive. What I mean is by this point is that instead of watching porn, you can be doing things that are productive, like going to the gym, playing sports, watching movies, at least trying to improve on yourself, reading self-improvement books, at least doing something productive with your life. And I think that it stems from boredom. When people are bored, I think that's what pushes them to watch porn. But if you have something going for yourself, you are busy, you have things to do, I don't think you will even actually have the time to be watching porn. And I think that is actually one of the problems because when you are too bored, you tend to do stupid things to what? To remove yourself from that boredom. But if you are actually a busy person and you have things to do and you need to get things done, I don't think you will actually waste your precious time watching porn. So if you are doing things that are productive, I don't think your mind will even go to watching porn. So you can replace the time that you're using to watching porn to actually do something productive with your life. And I think that's the actual issue, right? Replace the time you are using to watch porn with what? Doing something productive. And I promise you, that is one of the major steps in helping you to overcome porn addiction. Number three, please chase the long-term benefits. Don't chase the short-term gratification. I've said it in my previous video, and I'm going to say it again because this point is actually very, very important in you trying to escape that web of watching porn, of or even being a porn addict, right? Chase long-term benefits, long-term goals over short-term gratification. Because trust me, it's not worth it. You're going to be jerking off to porn for how many minutes? You watch 10 or 15 minutes of porn and you jerk off. How do you actually feel? Do you actually feel good about yourself? Yes, it's going to feel good in the moment, right? The pleasure is going to be there. But like I said in the previous video, it is just a moment. It is just a moment. Porn is just a moment. After 10 to 15 minutes of watching that porn and you jerking off, what next? It's just a moment. You need to you need to have a long-term vision. What's the long-term vision? Talking to actual women, socializing with people. That is a long-term stuff. But you're out there chasing what? Watching video of a woman getting plowed by another man. So what are you guys talking about? Right? So even if you want to even do something that will actually be of benefit to you, chase something that is actually productive, right? Do something that will actually help your life, that will actually help you in the long run. Because you guys don't understand the importance of doing things productive. Don't get too bored, don't get too comfortable. Try and do something, right? Do something. Don't just sit down and lay there. It's because of the fact that you are bored. That's what is pushing you to watch porn. That's what is pushing you guys. You need to restrain yourself and reframe yourself from that boredom. Do something that is meaningful. right? Add meaning to your life. Live a life that is meaningful, not a life that is mediocre. It's only mediocre people that will just be watching porn and they get bored easily. No, do something productive, right? Whether it's going to the gym, increasing your finances, or what, improve on something. Be a well-rounded person. Be the best version of yourself. That's the only way you can make it. That's the only way you can overcome your porn addiction. Number three, spending time with family. I feel like spending time with family will actually decrease the chances of you watching porn. Yeah, when you spend time with family, right, at least it takes your mind off it. The moment you start feeling this urge to watch porn, just go to where your brother is, go to where your sister is, start a conversation with them, right? So that the thing will get your mind off it. Because the moment you start feeling that urge to just drop your phone, go and meet your brother and your sister, start a conversation with them to get your mind off it. This strategy actually works. Spend time with family. And the next one, have the fear of God. I know this thing sounds cliche, but it works, but it's true. Even though you think that you are alone, remember that there's one person that is watching you. If no one is watching you, remember there is one person above that is watching you. And in your mind, you're like, God doesn't like what I'm doing. And you're, hell yeah, God doesn't like what you're doing. God doesn't support people watching porn. He doesn't. God doesn't like it when you watch porn. That is adultery. You're allowing your lust to control you. You have to have self-control as a man, right? God does not endorse those kind of things, right? That's the truth. Always have that fear of God in you, that God doesn't like what I'm doing. And that will actually um you know stop you from doing, it's going to prevent you from going on your phone watching porn, because you know that there's someone out there that is watching even when no one is watching you physically. You can hide in your room all you want, you can close the door, lock the door, but remember, even if no human being is watching at that particular point in time watching that porn, remember something, that someone else is watching you, someone more powerful. Someone is watching from above and is recording you watching that porn. Always remember that. Do not watch porn. Have that fear of God. Because I believe that if you understand the ramifications of watching porn and the divine ramifications of watching porn, you're going to stop yourself from doing it. Once you have that fear of God, it will go like this, right? Let's say I'm feeling this urge to watch porn. Then I'm trying to go on my Google search and I'm trying to type pornhub.com. And something just sparks in my head that God is watching you as you're doing this thing. Either automatically what I drop my phone. It works wonders. If you have that fear of God, I don't think you're going to watch porn, right? Because you know that God doesn't endorse of it. And even though you might be doing it when no one is watching, remember that someone else more powerful is watching you. Remember that someone else more powerful is watching you, guys. So please do not watch porn, right? Please. I'm begging you guys, because the thing is, it's very crazy. You need to help yourself. Porn is like the worst addiction you can ever have. Yes, I understand that there are cocaine addicts, there are alcoholics, but porn is like a brain thing. Porn is like a brain thing. It deceives you, right? When you watch porn, you actually believe that you're having sex, when in reality you are not. You are watching someone having sex and you're just jerking off to it. Like, please, guys, nah, watching porn isn't a good thing. I don't want you guys to get yourself in a position where you won't be able to come out from that problem. I remember watching a video, right, of Pete Fearless when he was talking to one of his subscribers. And one of his subscribers was telling him about his porn addiction. He even went as far as saying that there are times where he will pay women for sex. And trust me, that subscriber even had a girlfriend. That was the crazy part. Peter Fedes was so surprised that you have a girlfriend and you are paying for pussy. Like, that's a shame. This is what happens when you allow your lust to control you, right? When I watched that video, it's right. It occurred to me that damn, porn is really a powerful thing because this guy, this subscriber here, he had a girlfriend and he was still paying for pussy. He even offered to pay a girl that he saw in the club $900 just for what? For a one night stand. Can you believe that? You are paying a girl $900 for a one night stand when you can be using that money to invest on yourself, buy yourself clothes, go to a photo shoot and take nice pictures, buy perfumes for yourself, buy hair products, skincare products for yourself to make yourself look good, to make yourself look acceptable. But you are here paying for pussy. It's crazy. Please, guys, do not allow your lust to control you. Thank you guys for watching this video. My name is Gabriel Roland. Follow me on all my social media platforms. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe as I'll be posting a video every single week. Stay loyal.